Hello, this is for Mike and Andy. I showed this to Andy, at the chauffeur driven show. This is basically the online booking widget that we would like to have, right? So you have a one way and a round trip. This is like, one screen. Um, this is how, this is here, but basically the basic premise, right? To have them, access one of these forms. I'll begin with the one way, and I will leave all the links, to in the email, right, that I send this with. So basically, pickup location over a pickup date and a pickup time. Let's put that in real quick. Like this. And then we're going to go to JFK. Right. So what I like here is address over the pickup date and time. And then they could add stops. Every time it hits add stop, it's generating a stop. The key thing here is it's saying depart date and depart time, and they're stopping at this location. So this way we know what time they're going to leave this location, right? So we could tally the total time and the total hours, and also total mileage. Okay. This feature here, attaching an itinerary, is also nice. It allows more information about an itinerary, because remember, this is the customer filling this out, maybe different restaurant pickups and stuff like that. It's a nice feature to have. This, we're totally fine with the lead quote close, showing the different vehicles and then having them, to doing something else on the next step. So if you just, I do like this notes field. And then basically giving this type of one-way with a map, filing their information, and then choosing an event type. Now, when you choose an event type here, nothing's popping up asking for flight information, and nothing is like, a set of notes that we would like to add. Okay? It's not there, right? That's something we want to implement. Another thing, depending on which part of the form we're in, since this is a one-way transfer, we would also like to have them be able to reverse this, right? So it can be done in the first step, I think is a good idea. Doing it in the first step, right? So if they're here, and then once this is filled out, are you booking a return trip, and then it actually just reverses it for them. And then the event type, as we discussed. If we move on to the round trip form and see what that looks like. Again, starting with the initial pickup, the pickup date and time. It has a stop, just like on the one-way, right? Which would be 14th Street. A departing date, and there will be, let's say, and then going back, right? So we have these, estimated arrival time, this, that, calculating the total, attach an itinerary. The first pickup is already here. So the initial pickup is here, the stop is here, and they're going, back, because it's a round trip. Over here, there's no editing this. They can possibly, I would like to possibly make this editable, right? So it's grayed out here. It auto-populates, but if they have to change it, they should be able to change it. And then the one thing that's missing here that is, I think, a vital component into letting us know what we need to build out, the itinerary, from our perspective, is this little button here. Now, this is from CharterUp. It's pickup location, pickup date, pickup time. You could add a stop. It auto-populates, the same way as and if you see here, this is editable, okay? Whereas on the other one, it's not. And you have it says pickup date and pickup time. We would like to say depart date, depart time, editable. Then there's here, keep vehicle on site. And then what's this? Then it says keep vehicle on site. Your party requires a vehicle to remain with you at the destination until it's time to depart. If you do not require the vehicle at your destination, we might be able to get you a better price. We really just need, the first part of this, not the latter one. We want to know if they need the vehicle with them. So let's say they're, making a multi-day charter, right? If that box is unchecked, we're going to assume it is 2 one-way transfers. Simple. If they leave that checked, then it might go into calculating the total, right, on the back end of, daily rates instead of just hourly rates, stuff like that. In terms of the pricing, we need to do everything in totals, as we discussed. We also discussed, when an event type is chosen, we would like to have an auto-populated notes field and some things that, like, if it's an airport transfer for the event type, we add some there, flight information, stuff like that. So based on each event type, there should be a little bit of stuff that automatically comes up. I think that's pretty much it. I will send another video talking about, like, how we envision the process, how we want the process to go through. Thank you for your time. Please let me know any feedback. The links will be in the email. Thank you.